if Munoz is available, I know he's 30, but he's a fantastic player. He's a fantastic player. He came in the Premier Cup years ago and just took it by storm. He's just perfect.
Ahí está uno de los hinchas del Everton hablando de la posibilidad del fichaje de Daniel Muñoz a ese equipo. Aquí les traigo reacciones de otros hinchas del Everton reaccionando a eso, cómo lo ven, cómo lo analizan, cómo lo han visto en los años que ha jugado en la Premier League. También recuerdan a James, recuerdan a Jerry. Y una cosa es clara, es de que el Crystal Palace se está renovando y están contratando dos nuevos laterales derechos. Así que yo creo que Daniel Muñoz se va. ¿Para dónde va? El Everton, también suena el Nottingham Forest, que es donde Glasner, el técnico que era del Crystal Palace la temporada pasada, se fue al Forest. ¿Será que se va Muñoz para allá o se va al Everton? No se sabe. Ya sabes, suscríbanse al canal, denle like al video, el pulgarcito me ayuda mucho, bajen rapidito, le dan like, eso ayuda mucho al canal. Si tiene la opción de hype, le dan hype, eso solamente pasa en Estados Unidos y Europa. Hype ayuda muchísimo, a muchos puntos. Cuando le dan like, aparece y le dan a la derecha y aparece hype y le dan puntos. Gracias a todos ustedes. Comenten sobre todo esto, cómo lo ven a Muñoz, lo ven allá o no. Estos parecen los equipos que más claramente lo quieren. ¿Y cuál es el mejor? Yo creo que el Nottingham Forest estuvo mejor la temporada pasada, Glasner es mejor técnico. El Everton siempre sufre, le fue mal la temporada pasada, pero bueno, veremos cómo le va. Ahí está, aquí les traigo los hinchas del Everton hablando de Daniel Muñoz. Espero todos se encuentren bien. Yo sé que esta semana ha sido muy difícil. Aquí les traigo algo para distraerse. Espero les guste, denle like, nos vemos muy pronto.
Daniel Munoz. Is Daniel Munoz set to leave Crystal Palace? So the talk is that Everton and Nottingham Forest are both showing interest in Daniel Munoz. It's reported that Everton are showing a bit more interest, if that makes sense, because they're looking for a right back. They're ready to make a bid for him, and the reports are that Palace are actually open to selling him, which I get. A lot of people don't get because Daniel Munoz is such an important player for them, but he is now 30, and I do think Palace are a club who look at values of players and they probably see him as, you know, if they want to cash in, now is the time. So I do understand why Palace are looking to potentially sell Daniel Munoz. I do think him joining Everton is quite an interesting move because obviously Everton pretty much play a back four. Daniel Munoz is predominantly a wing back, so that could be interesting how he fits in at Everton if they do go for him. I think the Forest move definitely makes a lot more sense. Obviously, with Glasner going to Nottingham Forest, he's going to be playing a back three. You know, work with Munoz would be a perfect addition for them to play that right wing back role. So I do think Forest would be a good move for him. Everton's a bit more of an interesting one. It's reported that Palace are looking for around 30 million for Daniel Munoz, which I guess for a player of his age, you could say is a bit more expensive, but I do think he's a very good player. It does look like Palace are set to replace him already. They are about to sign a right wing back in Anand Kalali from Union Saint-Gilloise. So he is a right wing back, 21-year-old, plays in Belgium at the minute. He potentially could already be Munoz's replacement right there. They're spending around £21 million on him, which is quite a significant fee for Palace. So they're obviously backing him. So yeah, I think there is possibly legs in the Daniel Munoz moving on from Crystal Palace this summer.
Guess what, Ian? If we sign a centre forward and we sign Daniel Munoz from Crystal Palace, we'll be talking top 10. We'll be having European conversations, wouldn't we?
I think.
But now we're not.
On paper, with the business that we've done so far, with the options that we've kind of combined with the new transfer signings, if a right back was to come in and another forward,
we'd be having European conversations.
Well, look, you have to see how those players make the impact throughout the season, but you would be relatively content.
Yeah,
I think.
Coming from Dermot Sheck from Sky Sports, and he was saying that Everton are also interested in another Palace player, and that is Daniel Munoz. And this is unbelievable. He's actually a right back. We are actually interested in a right back that we've actually heard of. I mean, now whether this is actually going to very much remains to be seen. Palace are in Europe. I don't know why they would let him go unless they've got someone much better than him lined up. But we put out a poll on Toffee Blues X channel today asking what your thoughts were on this, and the response was unanimous. 89% saying yes, and only 4% saying no. I don't know what that 4% were thinking, because I'm not watching Jacob O'Brien at right back again this season, that's for sure. Yeah, I would wholeheartedly get behind that transfer. I think it's exactly what we need. If we can make it happen, then let's definitely make it happen, because it's exactly what we need to sign a right back desperately. And if we do, then it improves our prospects for the season massively.
The right back conversation continues. Everton linked with Daniel Munoz late last night. This morning, news trending on Sky Sports and other major media outlets. Crystal Palace's right back had a bit of an injury last season, but overcome it. Played in the World Cup, got 2 goals in 5 games. A very forward-thinking right back, very aggressive, very direct. These South American footballers, they can be that. And this is a lad who, I know he's 30 years of age. The fee touted is around 18 million. But the way this lad plays, I think he's a really good footballer. Watched him last season. I even thought to myself last season, you know, why have we not got a right back like that? How have Palace, no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but how can Everton not find a right back like that? That is the type of fullback we need.
He's the profile we want. So if age aside, 18 million for a player like him, I think is a really good deal. I think 18 million for someone who's proven and the profile we want is very good.
Of profile, I think he's exactly what Everton need. He's someone who can get up and down.
Yeah.
We've seen that. He loves bombing forward.
My only thing is I can imagine lots of teams would be interested in him at 18 million.
18 million? If it is 18 million, of course, speculating.
Yeah.
That's not a ridiculous figure.
Yeah.
You know, for a right back who's got a couple of years, and as I said, he is 13. You have to put that in. I mean, what strikes me strange about this one is this is so left field in terms of, like, why would Palace sell him? Do they want younger? Does the new manager come in and said he wants a younger profile?
Yeah.
His agents got in touch saying, you know, we're looking to move him on now. He wants to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? It just seems an odd link that for me. I think when you get linked with someone, it's very strange. Then I think there's something in there.
Yeah. Do you know what I think it is? I think he's seen Olise go, Eze go, Mateta almost leave, Lacroix has gone. All these where he left, all his mates who were with him in this, you know, in that really good Palace team.
Yeah.
He's maybe looking at Palace and he's like, this team on paper, new manager, new players. I don't know how we'll do this season. Meanwhile, you know, Everton, okay, sign some good players, have some good players. You might fancy it because we need attacking fullbacks and you don't get more attacking than him, really.
You know, I still think quality over quantity is more important in the grand scheme of things. And one player we've been linked with who would certainly bring that quality is Daniel Munoz, Colombian international right back, can play right wing back. He's got bags of pace, energy, tenacity. He can put a ball in, he can finish, he can defend. He's just ruthless. He'll stop a cross going in, he'll put a cross going in. He's just got every sort of quality you want apart from age. 30 years old. He's just turned 30 this summer. You can play till you're 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 comfortably. He is a player that relies on a bit of pace and tenacity in some aspects of his game. He's technically good. He's just a very well-rounded player. You imagine James Rodriguez and Yerry Mina have put in some good words as well. But Munoz, yeah, I mean, you sign him on a 3-year contract. He'll get paid big money, more than at Crystal Palace, and he'll do a really good job for us for 3 seasons. But Munoz, yeah, would be such a good signing for us. I think he's one of the best right backs in the league.
But if Munoz is available, I know he's 30, but he's a fantastic player. He's a fantastic player. He came in the Premier Cup years ago and just took it by storm. He's just perfect. If he's available, I know 18 million is quite a high price for a 30-year-old right back, but if you're going to get 3 or 4 good seasons out of him, you know, he's again really good, really important player for Colombia. I really like him.